Oh, nice. You're good.
So the head coach of Pakistan cricket team, Misbah-ul-Haq, is here. He will start obviously with his opening statement, then the floor is open for the questions.
Yeah, thank you, gentlemen. I think it was obviously a tough series for us in terms of especially preparations, the way we just came here, and then obviously we just got 6 days to prepare for this competitive cricket. So I think it was a bit tough on the guys, but they responded well. They tried hard at their level best, and I think finally it was a good win for us today. Much needed win for us to get our confidence back, and I think everybody contributed, especially bowlers did a wonderful job. Hafiz was excellent throughout this series, and I'm happy with the performance of Mohammad Rizwan. That was much needed for him. He was under pressure, but very good inning today. So I'm really pleased with the performance, and hopefully we can take this confidence into the test series and perform well here.
It must be heartening that you've just named Mohammad Rizwan as your test captain, and he responded with a knock like that.
Yeah, it's always something very good and encouraging before going into the test series, which we know that in these conditions is going to be a test for us. With Pakistan Shaheens winning the 4-day game, and now, I mean, the guys here winning the last T20, especially Rizwan, in terms of his own form and confidence. Obviously, he's been doing very well in the test format, but I think this performance will go a long way, and hopefully that will help the Pakistan team.
How much did the team's confidence need boosting after the start you've had to the tour?
That's always important, because as player, as team, you always believe that that's in your team. Potential is there, but obviously for a stamp on that, you need to finish the games and you need to win. And win always gives you that kind of confidence and self-belief that, okay, now we are there. Now we can just finish the games, we can win the games, we can really compete in these conditions. So I think that was much needed win to boost the confidence of every individual in the team and as a whole.
And what's the prognosis for Babar Azam? I know he's out for the first test. Is he still hopeful he might play in Christchurch?
Yeah, we are hopeful. I mean, today he started just gripping the bat and played few balls with the tennis ball. So let's see how he just progresses, because injuries, you cannot say anything before time, and just hope that he gets better and better in coming 5-6 days, and then obviously during the test match that 4-5 days. So another, you could say, 7-8 days hopefully. If we can get ready for the second test, that will be, I think, great for us.
And just one more, how confident and well prepared are you now for that first test against the New Zealand side of a very hard to beat test cricket at home?
Yeah, obviously a bit better than T20. Especially the guys played a 4-day game. Most of the guys who playing test series, some of them got runs, and bowlers got wickets. So they were playing first-class cricket, and here they played a first-class game and won that game. I think that is great. That is the ideal preparation for us. And now Rizwan scoring runs, I think that will give us moral boost also to just go and play the tough test series in New Zealand conditions.
I just want to ask about the break for the sun in the first innings. Is that something you've experienced before, and is that frustrating for the guys?
I think they told us before the game that, and I had previous experiences when my playing days I was playing test match here, and that happened. It quite get difficult, but I think that wasn't too long break, so everybody knows it before. So I think a bit tough for the batsman, especially at that time, because no matter you just stop us for 15 minutes, but obviously you break momentum also, and sometimes exactly before that moment you feel a little bit discomfort facing the bowlers. So I think it was okay for us because we were bowling. Especially it was tough in the first half. The guys just fielding there on long off, and one ball just went in air. Even wearing glasses is difficult sometimes. But this is something which you need to deal in a cricket field.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Two wickets and 2 balls, Tim. Did you think you'd pulled it back?
Yeah, you never know in this game. It's yeah, as long as you keep taking wickets, you're a chance. Even the one in the last over there, if we could have grabbed another one, then who knows? But yeah, it was probably a little bit too little, too late.
What about your total? What did you think was par on that pitch?
Yeah, it was a strange, well, not a strange wicket, but it was sort of, we thought we had enough. It was a tough surface, just talking to the batsmen at times. So I think the way that Devon played at the end there gave us a real sniff. A little bit of dew came in, which probably sort of made the ball skid on a little bit better. But I think Pakistan, they played exceptionally well, especially Rizwan.
What about the bowling as a whole, do you think?
Yeah, we were probably just a little bit off. We set very high standards as a bowling group, and we were probably just a couple of big overs. If we could have minimised them a little bit, then who knows with those wickets late in the piece. But we probably needed to take more wickets up front. We've seen in the series so far, when you do take those wickets, it makes it harder for them to I guess have that back end, that death phase.
I don't think you guys have lost at home since February 2 or something in all formats. Does it sting a little bit for that streak to come to an end?
Yeah, obviously you want to try and win every game. It's been a great start to the summer, but Pakistan, they're a quality side. They showed in the first 2 games they weren't too far off, and we saw tonight how good they can be. So yeah, it's always disappointing when you lose, but now we sort of focus shifts to another format in a few days' time.
What about the sun strike, mate? That's a regular feature here now. What does everyone make of it? And how do you feel about playing here with that little distraction going on?
Yeah, it's a strange one, but it's not too big a delay. Obviously, it's a little bit, yeah, it's not ideal, but can't do too much about it at the moment. So yeah, it's something we've come to kind of almost expect the last few games we've played here.
You go. I was just going to say, your own form has been pretty good. Doing anything differently, or is it just coming out of the hand pretty well for you in terms of swinging and doing all the right things?
No, nothing different. I think as a international athlete, you're always looking ways to get better. You're always looking at ways to improve your game. So it's just keep ticking away and keep trying to improve game by game. So it's it's nice to pick up a couple of wickets, but your job is just to go out and do your role for the side. You're not always going to take wickets, but it's nice when you contribute to the side.
Just on the Pakistan T20 players who will depart now, I suppose a word on their contribution to the tour.
Yeah, it's been great, and I'd like to thank the Pakistan side for coming out. It's obviously very tough times around the world, and having to come now and with the quarantine and whatnot, and the sacrifices they've made to I guess give us some entertainment here in New Zealand and be able to play in front of crowds and hopefully plenty of people tune in around the world. So yeah, on behalf of the Black Caps, I'd like to thank the Pakistan side for making the sacrifices they've made for this tour to go ahead.
You'll head up the road tomorrow and then get in Red Bull mode on Thursday?
Yeah, it's been sort of the story of the summer. It's chopping and changing reasonably quickly. So yeah, no time to dwell. It's a change of format. Fresh personnel come in and join back up with the test group for a big push to finish the year and start the next year in a good manner as well.
Just quickly on Pakistan, do you think they'll provide a sterner test in the test than West Indies?
Yeah, I think the Pakistan side is a quality side. They're an exciting bowling attack. They offer different challenges to what the West Indies did. They're obviously missing a couple of experienced guys through thumb injuries in that first test, but I'm sure it presents an opportunity for another couple of guys to step up. So yeah, it's a new challenge. The West Indies are gone, and the new challenge awaits in the Pakistan side.
Cool.
Thanks very much, guys. Cheers,
Thanks,
Tim.
guys. Thank you.
Cheers, Tim. Thanks, mate.